Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm here for a throwback album review, and I'm gonna be reviewing Slipknot's 2008 album, All Hope Is Gone. So other than that, let's gonna get started with this review. Okay, so this album has a total of 12 tracks. I won't be talking about all songs on the album, but I'll just talk about my favorites off of this album. So let's gonna get started with the song Gematria, The Killing Name. This is a really good song, and I think it's pretty underrated when it comes to Slipknot's music. But yeah, this is still a really good song. It's song 2 on the album, Gematria, The Killing Name. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, this is a really good song from Slipknot. I do think it's one of their underrated songs out of any of their albums. More people should give the song a listen. Even if they don't like this album that much, they still definitely should check out this song because the song is fantastic and it's definitely one of my favorites on the album. So Gematria, The Killing Name, definitely deserves more recognition among metal fans and Slipknot fans. So yeah, it's a good song and definitely one of the best on here. And if I had to rate that song, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Great song for sure. Okay, the next song I'm going to talk about in the review is Dead Memories. Now, Dead Memories is more of a radio-friendly song because it mainly includes only clean vocals throughout the song from vocalist Corey Taylor, but this is still a good song from Slipknot. Like I said, it's more mainstream and radio-friendly, but either way, this is still a good song and another one of my favorites on the album. So yeah, Dead Memories is one of their better radio-friendly songs. I'm just gonna say that. Still really good song though. I give it a thumbs up for sure. It's a great song. So Dead Memories, if I had to rate it, I'd give it a 8.5 out of 10. Still a good song though, despite it being radio-friendly. Okay, the next song on the album I want to talk about is Sulfur. Sulfur has always been one of my favorites on here. Before I even bought the album on CD over a year ago. But yeah, this is still a really good song from Slipknot, Sulfur. I really like it. So yeah, I think it's a good song, and I'm glad they chose it as a single because it's a good song. And the video for it was really good too. So yeah, Sulfur, if I had to rate that one, I'd also give that one a 9 out of 10. Another favorite for me on here. Okay, of course I gotta mention Psychosocial. That's probably the biggest song off of this album. I really like that song. It's awesome. It's heavy. So yeah, this song is awesome, and of course one of their best songs in my opinion that they ever put out. So yeah, Psychosocial is still a banger. One of their most popular songs, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Sure, it's an overrated song, but I still like Psychosocial despite it being overplayed and overrated. But either way, still a good song. Okay, let's go and talk about Snuff. Snuff is the ballad on the album, but this is easily one of my favorite ballads that Slipknot has ever released out of any of their ballads. I mean, their other ballads are good, don't get me wrong, but Snuff is just their best ballad because you can just feel the emotion and what Corey Taylor was going through at the time that Slipknot recorded the song. I think it's about a breakup or something, but I'm not really sure. But either way, the song is amazing. Either way, I still love it. It's an amazing song and definitely my favorite, probably my favorite ballad from Slipknot out of any of their ballads. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, the next song from this album I want to talk about is the closing track, which is the title track, All Hope Is Gone. This is a really good title track. It's a really awesome way to end off this album. Do I think it's one of their best title tracks? Yes, because it's a good song. I think it's pretty underrated when it comes to Slipknot's music. So yeah, that song overall though is fucking awesome. So if you're a metal fan and you don't know All Hope Is Gone by Slipknot, then I definitely recommend that song. So yeah, guys, that's probably gonna wrap it up for me talking about the songs. So let's go ahead and mention the album a little bit and talk about it. So with this album of Slipknot's All Hope Is Gone, the fan base of Slipknot and metal in general just seem to overhate this album, man. I don't even think it's a bad album at all. I don't think Slipknot has one bad album, to be honest. So yeah, I know a lot of people would say Slipknot has two bad albums, which they would say All Hope Is Gone and .5 Degree Chapter, but I totally disagree with that. Just because those albums aren't as good to you as the rest of their stuff doesn't mean they're bad albums, people. I mean, I respect your opinion, but calling it the worst thing ever or whatever is just going a little bit too far, because if you guys think All Hope Is Gone and .5 Degree Chapter are bad, then evidently you haven't heard of everything Five Finger Death Punch put out, because that band, all of their material just sounded like they could outgrow them. But as far as Slipknot goes, I don't think they have one fucking bad album, despite people overhating on All Hope Is Gone and .5 Degree Chapter. They don't have a bad album in their discography. But that's just my opinion. So yeah, with this album, I don't think it deserves all the hate that it gets, because it's not even a bad album. Sure, it's not one of their best albums, but it's still a good album. It used to be in my top 3 until their latest album, Well You're Not Your Kind, came out, but All Hope Is Gone as a whole is still a decent album from them. Or at least good, I should say. Not decent, good. It's a good album. So, yeah, like I said, I don't think it deserves all of the hate that these metal fans and Slipknot fans give it. So, yeah, that's all I'm really gonna say about this album. It's not bad by any means. I don't care what anyone says, this album is not bad. So if I had to rate this album on a scale between 1 through 10, I'd give it a 8.5 out of a 10. So yeah, guys, with that being said, I'll see y'all next time. Let me know what y'all think of this album and all that. And yeah, thank you for watching this review, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.